Hey Pisces, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing a daily reading for you guys. Let's see what messages are coming through. As you know, when I post a lot of readings, sometimes it's not even about the reading as much as it is about sharing the energy and connecting to spirit. So let's just see, what comes through. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Sometimes these cards we pull simply spark a conversation, right? And for me, it's kind of like a coffee time. I start my day with these readings, as I know many of you do. And it's just a nice way to start the day. All right. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are already a part of the Pisces Club, thank you so much for being here. And if you're not yet a part of the Pisces Club, all you have to do is click on that subscribe button to become a part of this community of fishies. Nope. Today we're going to be using the Housewives Tarot. First card coming up, the Devil card, which is literally a chocolate cake with legs. All right. Vices and temptations. Crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so some of you could be losing your patience a little bit. You could be feeling like something should be going faster, should be moving smoother, that you should have answers by now, or that you should be able to see more results by now. And that frustration, because it feels a little bit like frustration to me, is maybe making you feel very inclined to find comfort in things that are not necessarily good for you. You know, like the cake with legs, holding a cigarette and a drink. There's a lot of other things here, but bottom line, that's what this Devil card is referring to. All of those temptations that ultimately could feel really good at the moment, but they're not good for you in the long run. And that's the thing, Pisces, that this could be stemming from that frustration of things not moving fast enough, or at the speed that you would like. In the recent past, King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you dealt with in the past. This person could be in some shape or form involved with this situation that is unfolding. Maybe recently you have been very responsible, very objective. You've been doing what you need to do. You've been cutting through the sabotage, the difficult emotions, and you're just sort of like standing strong. But it's like at some point you feel like you can't continue to do that, and you feel very tempted to just kind of crumble to your deepest, darkest desires, it seems. Knight of Wands in your mind space. You're wondering if something is really what it appears to be. Someone here might be putting on a facade, a mask. Someone here might be, coming on as a super charming person, or super intelligent, or super productive, or super effective, or whatever. And you're wondering, like, is this image really consistent with the person itself, themselves? Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Emperor, strongly in Aries, could be showing up in the future for you, Pisces. This could be you, or this could be that other person. If it's another person, they may be showing up as someone who is they have a very strong will. It's like what they say they're going to do, they do it. So if it's the same person, Maybe they're going to prove to you that they do have substance, that it's not just a facade. If this is you and your energy, it seems like you're not going to completely fall off the wagon, so to speak, with this devil energy. It seems like you may have a little bump on the road as far as how good you're doing with your temptations, but it seems like you're going to recover quite quickly and step back into this position of the emperor in your life, in which you are creating your empire, growing your empire, and standing very strong and responsible in your life. But you definitely will be tempted here. It's like, for women, you guys understand. When you get like PMS, and there's usually like a day or two or even more in which you just can't stop thinking about like cravings of random things, probably not the best things that you want to eat, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, you're very strong-minded here. You're very objective and clear, and then it's like, whoop, suddenly you're obsessed about everything that's wrong for you, and then you come back on top. It's interesting. What the universe wants you to know is that this could be very much related to anxiety. So if there is a Capricorn person giving you anxiety, that could be igniting a lot of these temptations. This strong feeling of, oh, I need something that makes me feel better. I need something to take me away from the present moment. I need something to take me away from the discomfort. All right? It could have a lot to do with anxiety, and it may not look like anxiety. So if you find yourself going into these, self-sabotage situations, just ask yourself, am I feeling anxious? And if so, about what? Am I feeling unsafe? And if so, about what? And by finding the root of that, you're going to kind of like understand the behavior a little better. Because I do feel like if you do sort of like throw yourself into this temptation and kind of like let it go wild, it could definitely be detrimental to your progress. And I don't think you want that, Pisces. You definitely don't deserve that. You've been working hard. So yeah, just if you feel that anxiety, just analyze it a little bit. Ask yourself, why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? What is this about? The good thing is, even if you fall into it, you're going to come out the other side really quickly, so no worries. Your energy is the Ace of Wands, all right? So this is good. This means that you are going to be feeling very passionate, or that you're feeling very passionate right now, inspired. You want this breath of fresh air that is coming into your life. You want to do things right, and you want to have fun with things. All the things that you want to do, all the things that you want to achieve, all the parts of your empire that you want to manifest will mean nothing if you're not having fun, if you're not inspired, if you're not creating from a space in your heart. And I feel like that's what's showing up here, like a very fertile time of enjoyment. Some of you guys could be pregnant and having crazy ass cravings. Like what you would consider disgusting cravings. That's so funny. I remember I watched a video of Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, and when she was pregnant, he had this like fridge in the basement that she was not aware of, and he had like all of the weirdest shit like she could possibly crave. So every time that she would ask him like, oh, could you go to the supermarket at 3 a.m. and get like ice cream and pickles? He would be like, yeah, no problem, and get like husband points. And all he had to do is go to the basement and get them for her. And I thought that was so funny. And that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Like someone here having cravings that are like you yourself eat it, whatever it is, feels incredibly satisfying, and then afterwards you're like, that is so disgusting. Like how How can this be happening? That goes for obviously a very, very small amount of you, Pisces. But I think it's very funny. All right, King of Cups in your environment. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person who's around you, someone who's very emotional, someone who tends to be very intuitive as well. Lots of water energy here. You could be having someone who's sort of like observing you. They're just around, they're not talking to you, they're not interacting or messaging you or anything like that. They're just observing you from afar. And honestly, I don't feel like it's a good or a bad thing. I just feel like you're entertaining to them somehow. It's kind of weird. It's like they see your social media, they follow everything you post, everything you say, and it's just like, I don't know, they're kind of like a audience member, feels like. As far as hopes and fears, Pisces, I feel like you want to be more productive, even more than you are already. But you don't want to burn yourself out. And it's kind of hard to pace yourself because you want to go like all in or not at all. Take it as it resonates. These messages are coming a little murky. Ace of Pentacles. So you have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So these are brand new beginnings in the physical realm. This could be finances, work, this could be your home, your resources, even your physical body. This is you feeling very inspired and inclined to go manifest this new things. But I feel like when you get to a bump on the road or you get to a moment in which maybe you don't know what to do, you feel very tempted to sabotage yourself, Pisces. That Devil card here is just like beaming with energy. Ace of Cups. So 3 aces. Wow. Okay. 3 aces. We are just missing the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is all about you. I feel like this is you finding happiness in your life without the need of anyone else. Without any person's approval. Without any approval of anyone, really. It's just you doing what feels right for you. Some of you guys could be either benefiting a lot from decluttering and cleaning. You're gonna feel brand new if you do. If you feel like you need to clean and maybe you don't even love cleaning, but you feel like you really should, do it, because I feel like it's going to clear your mind, your heart, like everything about you is gonna feel brand new. And those of you who haven't or aren't planning to clean and find yourself in a little bit of a clutter, you know, you may start feeling cluttered yourself inside. Your energy is going to start feeling kind of muddy. Eight of Cups. We did a reading recently in which it was sort of like said that when the discomfort of allowing something to stay is more than the discomfort of changing it, that's when true change happens. And I feel like there's something here that you just cannot stand anymore. So much so that just doing what you know you need to do, even if you don't want to do it, is so much easier than continuing to deal with maybe the guilt, the confusion, the obstacles, the stagnant energy, whatever it is. So as an example, this could be like the cleaning thing. It's like, oh my god, I really don't want to clean the house. I really don't want to. But but it's like I can't not. You know, like I feel so uncomfortable that even if I have to clean for 5 days, it'll be worth it because I just can't stand it anymore. I'm not saying that any of you are going through that situation. That's kind of a bit exaggerated, but that's sort of what I'm getting here. Like doing the things that before I did not want to do now feels like the best option because the problem is just too loud not to do it, you know, not to fix it. Something can even be becoming a little bit like unbearable, Pisces. And some of you are just like, I can't do this anymore. Like I have to put in the work, put in the change my habits, you know, just sort of change myself permanently if that's what it takes. Because I can't stand this version of life anymore, this limitation. I don't want it anymore. Okay? So do that. Do that, Pisces. It's a good time for that. Some of you guys could be drinking a bit too much. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you to stop. Just pointing it out. Self-love. Self-love is often considered to be in the mainstream, you know, putting a face mask on and taking a free day or a nap or a hot tub bath or eating clean or doing some yoga or something. Like self-love tends to be associated with activities like that. But self-love can actually be, you know, Pisces, you talking to yourself and saying, hey, stand the fuck up and clean the fucking house. That's self-love too. It's saying, hey, do what you don't want to do, Pisces. That's also taking care of yourself. There's a lot of things in life that you're not going to want to do, but that are forms of self-love because you need to do them to be okay. You know? So consider those two aspects of self-love here. I know that I'm using the example of cleaning the house a lot. I don't know if someone watching this video has like honestly like the messiest house ever. I hope not. But just using it as an example, obviously. I'm not really focusing in on that. I'm not saying that's what's happening. Beauty. How can you expose yourself to beauty right now, Pisces? Okay, so someone could be struggling with, like, is that how you say it? Chapped lips? Like, dry lips, I guess? And they're telling me coconut oil? I don't know. Coconut oil? Peace? Look at that. Self-love, beauty, peace. This is all super harmonious energy. I feel like some of you guys are going to really benefit of making sure that your home sort of feels like a sanctuary to you, like a space that is actually holding you. I like it. And creation. This is so interesting. Okay, so look at this. Where are you? I know I saw you somewhere. Here it is. All right, so this card, this piece of paper are architectural plans, like planning, like the architectural spaces of a home, the design, right? I don't know if you can see it. And in this one, we also have the same thing in the background. It's very mild. You can barely see it. So some of you guys could be dealing with architectural stuff. So you could be an architect, you could be an interior designer, you may be thinking about decorating, changing, moving things around the house. You could be, if you are an architect, you may be having lots to do, turning in some kind of project. Some of you guys are going to be like editing the last phases of a big project, just sort of like going through it one last time and kind of cleaning any little bit of it that might be needing to be corrected. Some of you guys could be designing a home or thinking about hiring someone to design a home. There's so many possibilities here. Some of you are thinking about going into architecture as a professional career. Maybe if you start, you know, college and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing to study. I studied architecture. I didn't graduate though, like 3 classes short. And then I decided to be a psychic. But I learned a lot. It was really fun. If you take out all the numbers and math part of it. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me this beautiful morning. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that everything that you guys are doing is successful, feels beautiful today. As far as news for the channel, the Shamanic Journey series is available. So this is an online course that is just recently super mega upgraded, and it teaches you how to achieve self-love through connecting to your animal spirit guides. So instead of having someone translate what your guides are telling you, you can connect to your guides directly. Okay? You will be taught how. You will have all the tools and guided meditations to experience your animal spirit guides firsthand. It's beautiful. It's the best way that I can offer you to start your shamanic journey. I know that many of you have bought and read my novel, Tales of a Shaman in the Making. And almost everyone has written to me like, okay, now what? Like, I want to learn all these things. Like, I want to go through a course like the one that the main character here goes into, like the whole experience of the Wheel of Medicine. And the closest thing I have for you is this Shamanic Journey series. You're going to love it. It's beautiful. You can do it in a 7-day kind of like program, doing 1 meditation a day. Or you can do it in your own pace at your own time, whenever it feels right. And you're going to have access to it indefinitely. So you can purchase it today and start it next month. Or you can purchase it today and do it once and then twice and then the 3rd time. And, you know, whatever works for you. So the information is going to be under this video. Check it out. You're going to love it. I'm super excited. And as always, you guys know that if you want to say thank you for the readings in any way, you can always donate to PayPal. You can become a member of the channel. You can purchase the physical merch, the mugs, the hoodies, t-shirts, or the online courses. Okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.